So how's the ankle feeling at this point?
Feeling great. Been treating it over this so-called bye week, I guess you can call it. So, I'm feeling great and I'm ready to go.
Is it weird to have a second bye week in the season?
Yeah, that's very weird. Since I've been playing football, I never in my life, even in Pee Wee, had 2 bye weeks in 1 year. So, hey, I can't complain.
What do you do with yourself this weekend then?
Pretty much just rest, lay down, rest, take care of the body, make sure we don't do nothing on our feet wise. On our feet wise and nothing like that. So, just rest.
What have you learned about this rivalry? You're new to it, and what have you learned about it so far?
That it's pretty much like Texas and OU rivalry. It's pretty serious. They was talking about that the moment, they canceled the Cal game. So, I'm just learning about it. I'm seeing the tradition. We're seeing how many times we won on our own. We're just trying to bring it back. So.
I think that kind of gives you more experience playing in those Texas games, this Oklahoma, kind of be comfortable in this one?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You don't want to make it bigger than what it is. You want to go out there, live in the moment, stay neutral, not positive or negative, positive mindset, just go out there and execute. Still football at the end of the day. So.
What are your goals heading into this game?
Of course, the W, and also, the run game. We want to control the line of scrimmage. Not only me, the offensive line as well, and the coach as well. And I feel like that's what we got to do in order to win the game. So, win the line of scrimmage, that's my goal.
UCLA has pretty much emphasized stopping the run throughout the season. What do you feel like you guys need to do better against them?
Physical. Be physical. They're athletic. They can run a little bit. We're going to have to move them a little bit, pierce them a little bit, but most of all, just be physical. I feel like that's the main message that Coach Dante preached about. Also, Coach Jinx talked about, too. So.
They blitz a lot. How much does that change your job as far as pass protection and whatnot?
I might have to stay in a little bit more, especially like on play action or pass plays or whatever the case may be, but coming into this week, they do stun a lot. They send the house a lot, So if I got to stay in a little bit more than I want to, whatever it takes to win. So.
Keaontay, you might have already been asked about this, but where is Jaxson just kind of impressed you in terms of his ability to just kind of step into the huddle? And
I feel like the main thing that impressed me about Jaxson is his confidence. That dude got crazy confidence, especially being such a young guy. And he been like that actually since he stepped on campus. And everybody can feel that too. And when you do a face of a program-based organization, people feed off that. And I feel like that's what the wide receiver and the offense doing. So.
What was your first impression of Dart? What stood out to you?
Swaggy. Swaggy. He come in there with J's and just his spirit too, man. He a real good dude. He talks to everybody. Everybody loves him. He's just an outgoing guy. You don't get that too much. So I feel like that kid got a bright future ahead of him. He gonna win the Heisman one day. Watch, I'm telling you, that dude, he real deal.
What makes you think that specifically?
But one, I feel like the system that he in, spread, opportunities, one-on-ones and stuff like that, and he gonna take the top off. He gonna give it to him. He gonna give his wide receivers a chance, and the wide receivers love that, and he can run as well. I feel like people underestimate that a little bit, so he got a bright future ahead of him for sure.
Do you usually see that type of confidence in a true freshman?
No, not even close. Not like him. It's like he been doing this for like 2 or 3 years, Like I feel like I'm right beside a vet at times, So yeah, he the real deal.
Have you ever seen a quarterback kind of give it to the defense like that in terms of talking and stuff like that?
No. No. And I've been around a lot of them, but I seen Baker do it, I seen Collar do it, those type of guys, but yeah, Jaxson might be the third one since my college career, so.
What's that like for you playing alongside that?
Fun, because, you get the opportunity to build chemistry, then you just build off that, and football is just straight mental, lock in, exit everything out, when you got a guy like that on the same page and then he the quarterback who run the offense, special. So, we going in this game confident and just, believe in our training, our tools, and what Coach Dante and some of our position coach talked about.
when he steps in, first practice in which he knows he's going to be the starter, could you just, I don't know, did it feel like everything was still the same in practice? Or did it feel like he kind of elevated a little bit, or his confidence changed even?
I feel like I wouldn't necessarily say elevated, but he brought his own nick and juice. There's only a certain amount of guys that can do that, and J Dart got that to him, and he can get along with anybody, you know. And when you can do that at a quarterback, especially that young, like you don't see him fumbling with words, sentences, or whatever the case. Like he is confident in everything he do, and he takes pride in it. So I feel like the offense is just feeding off that, and we're just ready to go for this weekend.
When it comes to being a leader like that, how much does authenticity help that?
Big, you know, because we as people, we human. You know, y'all can probably say this the same. People can tell when it's authentic, you know, and people can really feel it. I mean, so with that trickling throughout the offense and stuff like that, people just appreciate that because you don't see that too much in the game. You know, sometimes, and not saying people are bad people, you know, I don't think people are bad people, but I feel like our past kind of make us self-driven at times, you know, and people can feel that too, and sometimes they can deteriorate the offense or the scheme or just the team in general, the locker room, you know. So having an authentic person on the team, and then he your quarterback, I feel like that's his plus, and more pluses, you know. So.
Is there an example off the top of your head about his authenticity? Like, how can you tell with him?
Let's say, actually, I'll bring a great example. I think one day Jaxson was like, hey, you need to do this, you know, lock in, whatever the case may be. I'm like, I love that. I love that because, like, I'm human too, and I need that too, you know, and just to hear that from a freshman, I mean, yeah, y'all can finish that one, but that's the example of Dart, man. I just wish him the best, his future, and like I said, I just hope he win the Heisman. I'm the first one. Remember this. I'm the first one to say this, so you feel me?
When it comes to the future, what about your future? What are you thinking as 3 games left of the season?
Finish out the 3 games strong. You know, of course I got goals and ambition, but I can't get to them until these next 3 games to finish. So just go in there, finish hard, put it on the resume, and then after that, and we're gonna see, look forward, you know, come back or maybe leave it. I don't know yet. So.
Are you leaning anyway right now?
Nah, because I don't want to get in that mind frame,
Yeah.
you know, and I feel like I owe that to the team for the guys that accepted me, you know, and they ain't have to do that coming in the spring, and that was one of my first goals coming into the team was earn that trust, so I feel like I owe it back to them.